Tonight from Montreal, Spa Romance. Chukon, Welcome, and The Spots vie for honor in CBC's Fame Game. And now your host for this evening, Marc Denis.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the second installment of Fame Game from Montreal, Quebec. I'm Marc Denis, and for those of you who are new to the show, allow me to remind you that this is a rock and roll program, pop music at its best, where we elect a winner and send them off to the semifinals somewhere else in the country. Allow me to remind you also that there are three basic criteria on which the judges will be rating the groups here tonight: on their look, on their choice of material, and on their star quality. Without further ado, let's meet the judges for tonight's extravaganza. He plays the records. He's from Chaume FM in Montreal, Mr. Doug Price. Our second judge is the entertainment columnist of the Montreal Gazette, Mr. Tommy Schnurmacher. And last but certainly not least, he is the promotion manager at Donald K. Donald Productions and Aquarius Records, Mr. Keith Brown. All right, on with the show. Although we are from Montreal here, we got this band from Quebec City, and they label their sound the new pop of the 80s. They can sing in French, they can sing in English. Tonight's song they chose to do for you in French. It's called La Boîte à Film. Basically the story of what happens when the lights go down at the movies. You take it from there. Quebec City's Spa Romance.
Mes jambes ne sont pas celles de Marilyn. Ce n'est pas moi qui jouais dans Casablanca. Ce soir tu me regardes un peu comme si j'étais étrangère pour toi. T'es une voix plus, cette fausse image de moi. Prends-moi, les rideaux tombent, il fait si noir. Serre-moi cette briscade sur le trottoir. Serre-moi comme le fait bon le cinéma dans une boîte à films.
They came to Montreal via Quebec City. Was it worth the trip? Let's find out from our panel of judges. Doug Price, what do you feel?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Mark. My wife will definitely want the lead singer's outfit right after the show. As far as stage presentation, they each had a different look based on the black and white theme, but it did work well together in color. As far as the song goes, it's definitely a men-at-work feel to me anyway. Nice sax hooks and guitar break. And for potential for TV, they do. I gave it stage presentation a 7.5, choice of material an 8, potential for television 7.5.
All right. Doug's sweater gets a 10 as far as I'm concerned. Tommy Schnurmacher, judge number 2. What is your assessment?
As far as stage presentation, I thought the group looked slick. They opened very well. Enough movement, not too much gimmickry. Choice of material, the saxophone material was the best, a super beginning. And the lead singer has a mean charisma, very determined, detached lady. I gave the stage presentation 7.5, choice of chosen material 7.5, potential for TV 7.5, for a total of 22.5.
Very good. Spa Romance. And last but not least, Keith Brown, Donald K. Donald Productions, Aquarius Records. What do you think?
Well, I felt that the band had a stylish and coordinated look, as Doug mentioned. There's nothing choreographed or staged about their presentation, but they seem to enjoy themselves. The material, I thought, was very strong. It's important for any group. I feel this band has got a well-constructed, hooky song in this case, a possible hit. Each member of the group contributes to an accessible, contemporary feel, and I like the song a lot. I gave them a 7.5 for their stage presentation, an 8.5 for the choice of material, and an 8 for the potential for television.
Yes, okay. That was Spa Romance and the assessment from the judges. Don't go away. A lot more Fame Game from Montreal coming up. Up next, as a matter of fact, the fine reggae sound of Chukon. We're coming right back. I'm Mark Denis. Welcome back in Montreal. We're the next band on the show this evening. Their name is Chukon. They tell me they get this from the point where the cosmic and the physical merge. Possibly an explanation for the blends of musical styles that they can play. They can play rock, funk, reggae, soul, jazz, you name it. They chose for you a North American reggae type sound tonight. Would you please welcome Chukon?
They try to do a lot but don't get far. Instead of changing their ways, they get deeper. Trying to be a star. Do they know who they are? Don't even know it. Plastic. They try not to show it. Plastic. You know they don't even know it. Plastic. Plastic. You see them in those big cars. Plastic. Drinking at the bar. Plastic. They don't know what to do. Plastic. Don't you let them get to you. Search for a mystical bar. They forget about the light inside them. Yes, they do. Do they know who they
Chukon. Bless me. Fantastic. Plastic People. Let's go and get an assessment from our judges, beginning with Tommy Schnurmacher. The look, Tommy.
I think the group is very sophisticated. They look like they love what they're doing. It shows slick and sharp. Obviously a very talented group. As for choice of material, I think the lead singer is sensational. As for the song, I loved it. I loved it enough, I'd buy a copy. Great music, great lyrics, potential for TV, lots of star quality. The key word for the group, I think, is class. As for the score, 8.5 for stage presentation. For choice of chosen material, 9. Potential for TV, 9. So go 26.5.
26.5. Okay, what do you say, Keith Brown?
Well, looking at the group, I felt that they seem to favor technique a little bit over showiness. It's apparent that they're exceptional musicians. The material takes reggae a long way from the islands. It's a catchy sound with interesting chord colors, and I feel perhaps the material could be a little bit stronger. That's one area I marked them a bit low. But I think this group poses the question, is excellence enough? And for television, I think it's a very good start. They wouldn't wear thin on me for a long time. I gave them an 8 for their stage presentation, 7.5 for the material, and an 8 for their potential for television.
Well, so far, so good for Chukon. Doug, you got the final say on Chukon. What do you think?
Well, I feel like I've taken a winter vacation without having left Montreal. Stage presentation, you had a loose, fluid movement in the song and also your moves. Choice of material, the song Plastic People is the real thing. Potential for television, yes, I like the look. You look genuinely happy and having a good time. Stage presentation, an 8. Choice of material, a 9. Potential for television, 8.5.
Our third band now. They rally their members out of Saint-Jérôme, Laval, and Montreal. Another 6-man band that's equally at ease in French as well as English. This is taken from their first English mini album. Would you please welcome, Welcome.
Just could not
What do you think, Keith Brown? What's their rating? The look, choice of material, star quality.
Well, running it down, the format here is rock. It's been done 1,000 times, so the only way to succeed is to do it very, very well, and I think this group succeeds. There's no gimmicks, just talent and energy. As far as the material is concerned, it's the kind of material that's starting to make movie soundtracks more and more. It's very good. And while it takes a little while for the song to get to the money, it finally does get there. It doesn't just have hit potential, I think it has crossover hit potential. As far as for television, they have a great front man, and it seems like there's always room for another fine rock band in this world, even on television. For scoring, I give them an 8.5 for presentation, 8.5 for the material, and 8.5 for the potential for television.
Wow. The show is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Dougie, you play the hits. How do they sound to you?
Well, it's certainly definitely a welcome act to watch. You have a very acute and energetic presentation. The look of the group is very colorful and well balanced on stage. Choice of chosen material, a straight ahead rock song, great melody, very catchy chorus. Potential for television, certainly. The group moves well as a unit and separately. Stage presentation an 8, choice of material an 8.5, potential for television 8.
All right. Last but not least on this turn, Tommy Schnurmacher, you like that?
For stage presentation, I was amazed at the raw energy, a very dramatic lead singer with a great voice, choice of material, a powerful pounding beat. It sounds like a hit. It demonstrated their considerable talent, potential for TV, great, very visual. Lead singer has all the right moves. I think they all have great rock star potential, incredible energy everywhere, and they provide an electrifying good time for stage presentation. 8.5 for choice of chosen material, 9, potential for television, 9 for a total of 26.5.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a close call. We're coming right back from Montreal with the final group of the evening, the Spots, after these spots. Welcome back. Mark Denis in Montreal with the final act this evening. They are a new 7-man band from Montreal. Their bassist, Warren Stolo, was asked to form a band on the spot, and he did. And he called them that, too. Would you please welcome the Spots?
Search my dreams. It's a fact in my life. Can you see what I mean? I love the beauty appears before me. The ipso facto's not true, but she don't say that. I kiss her, I love her, but then she goes away. Why? Another night's gone by. I search my dreams. For the lovely creatures treat me oh so mean. Who are they that disguise themselves with my illusions and intrusions? Make me question myself. The spirits haunt me. The spirits haunt me. Why? They exist. They're trying to create havoc with what I think I miss. It's their job, and I can't stop them. Well, they've been around a long time and I can't condemn them. Gotta control my emotions, that's the key. So I search my dream. It's a fact in my life, can you see what I mean? I love the beauty, appears before me. It's a
The Spots! Oh, I'll tell you. I wouldn't want to be seating in the judge's chair tonight. I want to tell you, this is going to be so close tonight. And without further ado, let's put the judges on the spots, so to speak. Mr. Doug Price, what do you think, Doug?
Well, I certainly feel they're a great group. Well, musically, the sound blended well. On stage, each section seemed a little detached from each other. For choice of material, guitar solo was very good, a little long perhaps. Good, tight horn breaks. Potential for television, they worked together as a total band a little more. I think they got a great future.
Okay.
And stage presentation is 7. Choice of material, 7.5. Potential for television, 7.5.
Fantastic. For the Spots. Okay, Mr. Schnurmacher.
For stage presentation, I think they're a jazzy funhouse group. The sudden pause and other bits, very effective. Choice of material, the song really kept the joint jumping. They can really bring the house down. As for potential for TV, there's certainly enough of them to see. A very sophisticated vocalist. The horn section has a good thing going. For stage presentation, 8.5. Choice of material, 9. Potential for TV, 8.5 for a total of 26.
What do you think? Seem to agree with Mr. Schnurmacher's view. Okay. Last but not least, Keith, you book bands. What's your feeling on the Spots?
I would call this a musician's band, but I wouldn't bank on the potential for mass appeal without stronger material and maybe even a front man. For stage presentation, I gave them a 7. Choice of material, I gave them a 7. And potential for television, a 7.
Okay, Keith. All right. Before we look at the final results, let's have a look. Let's take a look, one last look at the bands that we saw here tonight. First on, Sparrowmans. Then it was Chukan. Then came Welcome. And closing out the show, the Spots. Okay. We have the results from our judges. In 4th place, the Spots with 69 points. In 3rd place, Sparrowmans with 69.5. In 2nd place with 75.5 points, Chukan. And the winners of our 2nd installment of the Fame Game from Montreal, Welcome! I'm Mark Denis. We'll see you again sometime soon on the Fame Game.
Tomorrow, meet the Talent Festival winners here on CBC Television. Later, it's action and adventure with the Beachcombers tomorrow. And Monday, Kate discovers a disturbing fact about one of her clients who's about to be married on Hangin' In.